Hi, and welcome to the Guardian Way. Today's episode 103, deals with the Global Security Exchange Convention that was recently held just this past week in New Orleans, Louisiana. Garrett Thomas, the founder of Guardian Protection Force, is with us again. He's our co-producer for the series. And Garrett just got back from the actual convention. And I thought we would take today to give our audience and to give some of your users and some of our clients and prospective clients a little overview of what's going on in the world of security, what things you found out, and what things are sort of emerging in the world of security.
Thank you, Terry. Yeah, I typically like to see what is the trend, when I go to these types of conventions. It remained to stay course, a lot of technology. But what I did notice is a lot of physical security providers as well. So there was just as much physical security providing as there was technology. And a lot of the technology I saw was based off of monitoring geopolitical events. That's a little bit of a new thing. I could see that. I could see why geopolitical events and instability has really affected the security services environment. So that made a lot of sense. So those are kind of the trends I saw.
You know, what I'd like to ask you about a little bit is that I don't know that there was maybe necessarily a lot of buzz there, but obviously the whole world of security has certainly been somewhat flipped upside down with the assassination of Charlie Kirk and the events that have come out, as you just said, about geopolitically. And now there seems to be, give us your perspective a little bit about, is there an emerging political stress that's going on in the country where you're going to see more potential demand for your types of services?
Yeah, absolutely. That's not going anywhere. One thing I saw on that is, Guardian has always thought of security through intelligence as one of our platforms. I noticed that there was a lot of emphasis on intelligence, which is a new thing. A lot of companies, the industry has not really emphasized intelligence in security. And one thing we've promoted for a long time, and I did see a lot of that. There was a lot of talk about intelligence gathering for security services, protection through intelligence. So, getting in front of those possible threats. And that was a theme.
You know what? This brings up another great point that is really a kind of a hallmark and a cornerstone at Guardian Protection Force. And the fact is that many companies, many businesses that we talk to, right, they don't really react to the requirement for security until it's post-event, until something's happened. One of the things at Guardian Protection Force that we've known for years that you really, really highlight on, which you just mentioned, is that front-end intelligence, making the assessments on the front end to prevent the event, right?
Yeah, deterrence is far better than reaction.
So listen, this has been a great episode for our audience to get some information on this whole event and everything that happened. So why don't we close this out, Garrett, and tell us a little bit more about some of the services that Guardian Protection Force can provide, and we'll look forward to seeing everybody in the next episode.
Yeah, thank you very much. So as always, site assessment, workplace violence prevention development, if you're in California, is a requirement. AI camera systems, Guardian patrol services, security operations plans and assessments, contentious termination services, and as always, executive protection. Well, until next time, stay safe and we'll see you then.